Hey there, Mike Walker here from MikeWalkersBlog.com. Let me ask you a question today. Are you scared or are you afraid to get in front of the video camera to do marketing videos? If you are, it's okay. We've all been there. But today I'm going to give you 4 steps on how you can overcome your fear of doing videos. So stay tuned. Okay guys, so let's talk about how do you overcome your fears of doing videos, or how you even overcome any type of fear that you have in anything that you have in your life. Today we're talking about video marketing because a lot of people struggle getting in front of a camera like I am right now and actually just talking to the camera. And a lot of it is because they're worried about what people might think, or they're worried about what people might say. And you know, at one point I was there when I first started doing videos online because I realized that video marketing is so powerful. I mean, the power of video enables you to communicate a message to so many people, and you can just get so much information out there, but people will get to know you through your videos. But when I realized that, you know, I started doing videos and it would take me literally an hour, hour and a half to do a 5 or 10 minute video, because I had to, every time I would record it, I would find something that wasn't right. You know, well, I don't like the way that looks, or I stuttered right there and I didn't say it the way I meant it to say. And really and truly, it really got to where I was so self-conscious as to what the video was saying that I was worried about what other people thought. And that's the number one thing you have to realize is you can't worry about what other people think. The number one out of my 4-step process is you have to inoculate yourself from rejection. You have to realize that no matter what you do, I don't care how perfect you think it is, somebody's going to find fault in it. And that's not just in video marketing, that's in anything you do in your life. You're always going to have haters. And the thing about it is, if you have haters, that means you're doing something right. Because if you don't, then evidently maybe you're not doing something right. But the fact of the matter is, any type of success that you have, anything that you're going to do, there's going to be somebody who's going to find some kind of critical error in it or something that they don't like about it. And you know what? You just have to really tell yourself, I don't really care what they think about it. You know, if somebody puts a negative comment on there, you have to learn to have tough skin, thick skin, and don't worry about it. Just remember, you're doing what's best for you, and you're doing what's best for your family, and you're trying to create a dream. And when your dream finally is realized, and they're still over here criticizing people, and you've got what you want, and they're still struggling, that's going to be the difference. That's going to be the difference, because they're stuck in this mode to where instead of trying to learn something, they're too busy criticizing something. So number 1 is you have to inoculate yourself from rejection. Number 2 is you have to crush self-doubt. A lot of people have doubt, right? There's all kinds of different ways that people doubt themselves. But the number 1 thing you have to do with crushing self-doubt, I'm going to give you 7 steps real quick. Number 1 is you have to recognize your self-doubt. You have to recognize that you are doubting yourself. You're doubting your value, your power that you have inside of you, right? Because each and every one of us is endowed with power. And I honestly and truly believe that. We're all given gifts. We're all given things that make us unique and different. And so it's good to share those things that make you unique, that make you different. You know, because God created us all in His image, so that each one of us is created great. Number 2 is you have to analyze your self-doubt. Analyze, you know, why am I doubting myself? You know, ask yourself, why do I feel this way? Why am I doubting what I'm doing? And why am I doubting, you know, why I feel this way? You have to analyze your self-doubt. And then you have to identify the source. This is number 3. Identify the source of your self-doubt. Was it something that happened to you while you were in school? Was it something that happened to you when you were a young kid or a young teenager? You know, did people make fun of you? You know, what is it that made you get into the mindset that you doubt yourself all the time and you worry about what people think about and you worry about what people say? You know, a lot of people, things happen to them when they're, you know, in middle school or elementary school or even high school. And those things that happen to them in their youth carry right on into their adulthood, And they carry those things around for years. And they doubt themselves, and they live in this poverty mindset, and they live in this mindset where I can't be good enough because of things that were told to them in high school. So you have to identify the source of why you're doubting yourself. Then you need to realize, is there a pattern? You know, is it something where you might be plugging along and you might be doing well, or you think you're doing well, and then one little trigger goes off and it puts you right back in that same self-doubt mode? What is it? Is there a pattern? Is there something that you're doing, or is there a constant pattern of self-doubt? And if it is, where is it coming from? What is it coming from? You know, design a plan. Number 5, design a plan to help you conquer this. Design a plan to conquer it. Write it down. Once you figure out exactly what it is that you're going to do, here's what I would suggest. Go to Amazon. Go to Audible. Download and buy ebooks on personal development. That has been the biggest thing that has helped me get over my own personal self-doubt. Because look, I've had self-doubt too. It was not easy to get in front of a camera, and lately I've been doing Facebook Lives, and it takes a lot to do that. I'll be honest with you. If you have a lot of self-doubt and worth, if you feel like you don't have a lot of self-worth, it takes a lot to get in front of a camera and do that stuff. So if you're doing it, I applaud you. If you're not, you can do it. You can get over that fear. You can do it. You just have to do it. And we're going to talk about that in just a minute. But go get personal development. Go get some books. Go get some audios and listen to them, while you're doing chores around the house, or you're cutting your grass, or you're riding in your car. Use every moment throughout your day that you possibly can. Instead of wasting it listening to the radio or watching the news, eliminate those things that are negative in your life and bring in more things that are positive. That will help you design your plan of corrective action to where you can start thinking better, get rid of that stinking thinking, and start creating a better life for you and your family. Number 6, anticipate challenges. I'm going to tell you, just because you start thinking better and just because you think positive does not mean obstacles will arise. You have to realize there are going to be things that are going to come up that's going to be basically roadblocks in your life. You have to get into a place where you can say, okay, roadblock, I got you, I see you, but I'm fixing to step right over you. Okay? Anticipate challenges, prepare for them, because there are going to be challenges. You're going to have to work a little bit. You're going to have to struggle a little bit. You're going to have to sacrifice a little bit. But in the end, it's going to be well worth it, because you're going to be able to achieve the goals and the dreams and the desires that you truly want for you and your family. Number 7, last one, and this is the best one, the key, take action. You just have to take action. If you're going to read your personal development books, don't just read them like you read a magazine. Read them, study them, take notes, take action, and then implement those things into your life. You have to start getting rid of that old stuff, bring in that new stuff. That's going to help you create a better life for you and your family, because you're going to be a different person. And as you change personally, people will see it, and you will start attracting more positive people into your life. That's just the way it works. Don't ask me how. It's called the power of attraction. It's the attraction, right? It's one of those things where you are the sum of the 5 people you hang around. If you start changing and you're more positive and you hang around more positive people, you're going to attract more positive things into your life, and it's going to help you with that self-doubt. It's going to help you crush that self-doubt. Now let's get back to the 4 steps of overcoming your fear of doing videos. Number 3, believe you have value. Believe you have value and share the value that you have. If you go on a training and you learn something, okay, take that value, implement it into your life, into your marketing, and then turn around, cut a video, and share exactly what you just learned with somebody else. Because here's the thing, you may have bought that course, but you know what? Joe didn't buy it because Joe didn't have the money right now. And so you can take something in that you learn in a course or a training or anything and share that online. On Facebook, you can share it on Twitter, go through YouTube, take a video, and then Joe's going to be able to see that and get value from you. And so Joe may be your very next teammate because you're giving value to Joe. You're being a blessing and a help to Joe, and Joe sees value in what you do. So because he does, next thing you know, Joe's going to join your team. So it's all about realizing you have value and sharing it. This is it goes back to what Ray Higdon always teaches. We've said it 1,000 times. ILT, invest in yourself, learn a skill, and then teach it. ILT, invest, learn, teach. I'm going to probably pound that in your head because Ray's pounded it in mine. The last step is to face your fear head on. You have to face your fear head on and just conquer it. You know, you're going to have to cut that video camera on and just cut that video. And don't, you know what, when you're done, don't even watch it. That's what I had to do. I had to start cutting videos and quit watching them. Just cut them, post them, done. You know, I edit my videos. I go into Movie Maker and I add an intro and an outro, and I might add a link or two here and there throughout the video, but I don't watch it. I do not watch it. I just go ahead and post it. Because you know what? If I watch it, I'm going to find something critical. So face your fear head on. Get your first video out there today. I want you to go cut a 3-minute video today. 2 or 3 minute video. You don't even have to make it long. Go out there and cut a 2 or 3 minute video about something you learned today, even if it's off of what I'm teaching today. Cut a video today. Post it on Facebook and tag me. I want you to tag me today in your very first video. And I want you to say, hey Mike, I posted my very first video today. Do that, and I'm going to get you so many comments. I want everybody that sees it to comment. I'm going to comment. I'm going to tag other people to comment if you'll go do that today. Crush your fears. I want to help you conquer those today. Let's go over those things one more time. 4 steps. You have to inoculate yourself to rejection. You have to crush your self-doubt. You have to believe you have value and share it. And then the last thing is you just have to face your fear head on. So guys, I hope you got some value from this today. If you did, please like it, share it. I love to get comments in the section below. So please leave me a comment. Go out there and create that very first video today. Tag me when you post it to Facebook, and we'll go ahead and leave some comments and try and get you some exposure so people can see that you're crushing your fears and you're ready to go ahead and take that next step in your life, guys. For more information, for more marketing tips just like this one, you can head over to my blog. It's at MikeWalkersBlog.com. If you go there right now, I'm actually giving away a Snapchat training. If you put your name and email in, I will be sure to send that right over to you right away. So guys, take care, be blessed. This is Mike Walker, empowering you to create real life change. Bye-bye for now.